On our walls, the Pepsi generation thought we'd seen it all. Brightly lit future with flying cars, and we'd all be superstars. Energy is endlessly entertaining us violently. Commercials play on TV, and nothing was ever free. Time flies so fast in an instant flash. I could drive by the line going anywhere. Life moves so fast in an instant flash. I could fly all night going everywhere. We were young, we were full of it. We had it down and stayed silent. We worked hard, we were self-aware. Made mistakes that land us anywhere. With corded phones and tape machines, you could do anything if you just believe. Commercials play on TV, and nothing was ever free. Time flies so fast in an instant flash. I could drive by the line going anywhere. Life moves so fast in an instant flash. I could fly all night going everywhere. Time flies so fast in an instant flash. I could drive by the line going anywhere. Life moves so fast in an instant flash. I could fly all night going everywhere. He was the kid everyone would tease. He wore old clothes and fake Nikes. He liked computers and Atari games. Wanted friends, but kids can't be me. He played the keyboard, loved the music scene. Formed a band that we pay to see. It's funny how people see all the rock stars on MTV. Time flies so fast.
What's up, everybody? Wednesday coming at you here, Stratford, Connecticut, 12:01 Eastern Standard, and what a day we have lined up for you here. We have a extremely intense full context here, very serious topic today, and that is DSP versus insects. And I know some of you, insects, that's what I said. No, don't look deeper into that. Insects. And in addition to insects, we also have some non-insect style creatures. Spiders, in fact. So, yes, that should be a lot of fun with insects and spiders and other creatures that have lived in the Snort Fort before. Because, interestingly enough, before he moved to Washington State, there was no mentions of any insect invasions. But once we got to Connecticut, once we got to Washington, they came hot and heavy, okay? So, no, Kuro, there'll be no woodland creatures. There'll only be lycanthropes, ursines, insects, and I think they were on the fave list. I'm not sure where insects were on the list. No punching bees. I think bees are mentioned, but no punching of the bees. But yes, a lot of bugs. And by the way, when you're searching for Twitter stuff, it's very tough when he uses bugs so fucking much when he's talking about games. He loves that fucking word bugs, let me tell you. So it wasn't the easiest to find all of the bugs mentioned because he says bugs about every fucking game. You know, if one game has one text line out of place, that's a bug, you know. But anyways, moving forward positively. At 2:30, we will start That Being Said with Meerkat in the house and Steve in the house. So that should be fun. If you want to get your messages in, get your messages in here. And I did not check if the inbox is full or not. So let me do that real quick on the stream like DSP here. Hold on. Because if it is full, I got to delete some old ones. And no, it's okay. It's not, it's close, but we're not quite. We're still edging the peak here. I'll delete 5, and that'll be safe. Okay, 5 have been deleted. Here's the link if you want to send your own message to That Being Said. Go, go, go. Okay. And that's the schedule for today. So hope you are ready for a very exciting adventure today. Big ups to the one, the only Jericho TSK, who says, "It time bugged bug mechanics." Big ups, everybody. Yes, we get a lot of bug-to-bug control mechanics is really what we're after today. And yeah, this is kind of a short one. Should take us 2 hours to finish everything. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, that's how it goes. You know, it's not that serious. It's not that deep, as a wise man once said. But let's get to it. So we start with the very first stream from Washington. All right, they have just moved. Panda and the pig roach living together, craziness. And this is the very first stream they ever did. Okay, now this one has a special note from Cerulean86, who put this one together. It says, "Watch the crotch." All right, that's the message. So I want you to take that with you. Watch the crotch. And we are going to watch the crotch because I have no idea what he's talking about here. He says, "Watch the crotch." All right? So be ready to watch the crotch as we push play. Watch the crotch. Go.
Completely broken. And I had to take scissors and snip the freaking wires off of the blinds to get them to come down so we could have darkness in the bedroom
oh my
peeking in.
Are we just watching the bulge? Is that it, Cerulean? Are we getting trolled?
Pain in the ass, but I had to do it. There's little things around the house like that. There's a really annoying spider in our garage that's really big. Like,
okay, we are not trolled. We are not being trolled. They're talking about a spider, but holy shit, the adjustment we just saw. Damn, that's a quick pull down.
There's around the house like that. There's
Watch
a really
this.
annoying spider in our garage.
Damn.
It's real big. He's like this big, and he's a big-ass black butt. I'm hoping it's not like a black widow, but I sprayed the hell out of the thing with cleaners, and he keeps coming back, so we're going to have to get both spray to kill him.
I sprayed it with cleaners. This will work. Give me the Windex. Spray the shit out of him. Oh, fuck, he keeps coming back. Give me something else. Give me the dust. Give me the dusting stuff. That'll work. Dust spray. Shit, he keeps coming back. It's like arachnophobia.
Little things like that, right? Little things around the house that we
I know, you could also just hit them. Good point, Declarative. Would it just hit him? You know, like you could just end it. You know what I mean? It's not that deep. He's probably scared it was a black widow and thought he'd get poisoned.
Take care of.
Oh, so when I say I see a spider, oh, it's a little baby spider. You say, oh, well, you know, it could be dangerous.
Did I not kill the other spider today when you told me to kill it?
Yes, you did.
There was a big, hairy, brown spider in the living room, and I squished him. I didn't want to, but I had to, because he was in the living room. And he wouldn't leave.
How many? We're up to 2 spiders already. Oh, Indra drowned a spider last night. Oh, my God. Canceled a tractor beam. Drowned a spider? Was that your only option?
You sound like I'm this evil
You're not
bug
evil.
killer.
You're afraid of bugs.
I'm not afraid of all bugs. Just spiders. Just at this point, spiders and ones that like, have really freaky bodies.
All right, fair enough. Some people just asked in the stream chat, will we be painting? The answer is yes.
No, that's not true.
Yes.
But not immediately.
Aww.
First of all,
We need to get my daddy here. I'm only 32 years old, so I can't paint my own house. What's wrong with you?
this office I think is fine. I like the color of this office.
Actually, the office used to be orange because over there you can see a stripe of orange on the very end.
It's not your. Don't adjust your televisions. The sync is very off on this. But I think we're done with the spider mentions. But we're up to first day we moved in, first stream. 2 spiders. Big up. So this place was already infested when they moved in, and they did nothing to take care of them except spraying cleaning fluids at them, which, you know. Vike says, has a question here. Okay, I'll answer all questions. Vike says, ALT, no mental issues 2014 cat or this panda. I will raise you a mental issues 2000 Let me state that again. I will raise you a mental issues 2014 cat. So take that, Vikes. I'm going off the board. Now what? You're felted. Thank you, Vikes. We're moving up to 2015. Next mention of a bug. And this title says Bug Invasion. Uh-oh.
After that, I will eventually, hopefully, go back to the game when I have time. And it just so happens that today I have time because there's not a lot going on at all. Right now I've got 2 days before new releases start in October, and then we're going to have new releases every single day. So now is the time.
What was that?
New releases start in October, and then we're going to have new releases every single day. So
Is it like a song? I don't know. Every single day. Okay, I got
now is the time if I'm going to play this game to play it. Okay? So I'm going to start momentarily, but there's a big bug on my wall, huge thing, looks like a beetle. I'm going to go grab the bug spray the shit out of it. Then we'll finish the pre-stream, and then we'll start. So give me a second. I'm going to go downstairs and get the bug spray. I'll be right back.
Okay, we bought bug spray. A big bug.
God damn it. Fucking bug. Stupid beetle. Fucking.
Oh, look, he's muttering to himself. Listen.
Stupid beetle.
Fucking beetle.
Thing.
Fucking thing.
Giant fucking beetle.
Giant fucking beetle. Walking down the hallway. Some very weighty steps down the stairs. This is ASMR. So it's theater of the mind right now. Oh, panda. Huge. Oh, coming up the steps now. Very angry steps.
People are live right now. This fucking bug disturbed my stream, I'll show you.
Holy shit, that is big.
It's a huge beetle. This fucking bug disturbed my stream, I'll show you.
What did first time me and Chu got intimate? What did Chu say?
Holy shit, that is big.
That's what she said.
Huge beetle.
Never even seen that before.
See, it's huge.
Oh, that's not a beetle. That's one of those freaking stink bug type things. They're all over Pennsylvania.
Really?
Yeah, but I think it's only if you squish it does it smell. I think you just have
Oh,
to
stink bug. Okay, we have our first stink bug in 2015. Okay.
Well,
yeah, those things are nasty looking. That's not a beetle though. That's one of those little brown. We call them stink bugs, but I don't know if they're actually the stink bug. But they're nasty.
Okay, so she's looking at this.
Jump. I don't know if it's going to.
It doesn't, from what I understand.
We're looking at this. Jesus!
Well, that
Holy
was totally
shit!
the bug spray. Fuck.
I think it's dead now.
Oh
I would
God.
hope it's
my
dead.
god. That thing's destroyed.
Well,
Just use a paper towel. Holy fuck. Sprayed the
That
fuck
thing
out of that
survives, it's
thing.
fucking
Now they're poisoning their own damn lungs.
Resilient.
it's just gonna like hang there. Ooh. Oh, it's twitching. Ooh, it's twitching. Ooh, it's trying to move and get away.
Dude.
Oh.
Hang there.
Okay, this is a tough one, but stick with me. This is after the first night that DSP and Leanna got intimate. Leanna tried to, engage things and didn't really work out. And this was the aftermath. This is what Leanna said.
Ooh. Oh, it's twitching. Ooh, it's twitching. Ooh, it's trying to move and get away.
Dude. I wish I could get a picture of it for the stream, but there's no way I could get it with the webcam.
You could choose your phone.
Ugh. Gross. Die, you fuck.
Yeah, those bugs are all over Pennsylvania. They're pretty gross.
Stop hanging on. Die.
Dude, relax.
Jesus, I think you got it. It's barely alive. My God.
Jesus, Philip. Trying to gas out the whole house.
Whoa.
Fuck you. That's what I get for trying to take a picture of it for you, piece of shit. It fell near me.
He's down there
It
somewhere.
could have fallen on me. Jesus
He fell down, and do they ever get it? Is my next question.
Christ. Oh, shit. That scared me. God damn it.
I think he fell down there behind the shit.
Fuck.
Oh my God, he's still there.
An asshole.
Why am I
He's still there.
My sister's not being
He's still there. He fell behind shit. You know he's still there then.
fell down there behind the shit?
Fuck. You're an asshole.
Why am I an asshole? I didn't do
You laughed. You laughed at my potential demise.
anything. Well, that thing's fucking dead now.
Uh-huh.
Jesus.
It's dead now
Those things
and
are-
still in the house behind shit? We're just gonna leave it there?
Gross. God damn it, they're in Washington though too. I swear to God, if one ends up in my
Snuck
office.
in my goddamn window, stupid fucking bug.
Now I gotta check my office, so paranoid.
Well,
let me
here's the
check.
bug spray.
Let me check my office.
I don't see anything, but.
Let me check
as long as
my
I stay in your
office. Hang
I'm
on.
fine.
Alright, well, the most entertaining pre-stream ever.
Oh well, that's probably true actually.
Fuck. Ooh.
At this point.
Of course, now my office smells terrible. Now my office just smells like fucking bug spray.
Yeah, I wonder why.
So I had to spray the fucking thing.
Uh-huh. I wonder why.
Oh, man. Fucking shit. Ooh. Well, I'm gonna try to air out this office for a minute before I start playing Crash because I want to pass out from bug spray. So for those of you who
yeah.
are just joining,
Okay, I wonder why there's gas in here. I really wonder why.
You have done that yourself.
there was a huge fucking bug in my office. Leanna thinks it was one of the what they call stink bugs, and it was on my ceiling, well, near my window, near the ceiling. And it was annoying the shit out of me just looking at it 'cause it was crawling across my ceiling. So I grabbed the can of bug spray, sprayed the shit out of it.
Yeah, that's
and it
true.
took about a minute, but it finally died and fell to the floor. And that's what Leanna freaked out about because it fell off the wall. And she was like, ah, because it fell off the wall coming towards her. But I don't know where it is now. It's on the floor dead somewhere over there. I'm not going to bother trying to fucking
Yeah,
find
it's
it.
a stink bug. I googled it.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Green
Leanna.
bell on the ground.
Whew.
Oh my God, Jasper the cat! Holy shit! Holy shit! I promise you this is not scripted. I can't do it. I don't have the capabilities.
What a dumb bitch.
Oh my God. Oh
Swear
my
to God, one of
God.
those ends up in my office though. Swear
It's
to
not
God.
staged.
Fucking
Not
hate those
staged. Why
All
would
right, so someone says, why didn't I squash it? I couldn't reach it. It's too high up. It was
Yeah,
on the
definitely.
ceiling, so there's no way I was going to be able to reach it with like a step stool. And my office is crowded enough.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm trying to air out the office right now. So anyway, let me get back to what I was saying on the pre-stream. Okay.
Okay, now it's
So-
boring again. Big ups. Big ups, everybody. Big ups, J-Dog, who says, I love DreamWorks Ayunts. That's a legitimately good movie, by the way, J-Dog. I'd recommend it if you haven't seen it. Ayunts. That's the one where it's a weird world, though, where grasshoppers rule over ants, which is not, that's not true. That's not canon to nature, but it's worth it. Some Gator in the house says, I think he has a bit too much enjoyment out of killing bugs, something he can lord over. Yes. And Philip is one of those guys that will enjoy stepping on bugs, right? Oh, that's Bug's life. Son of a bitch. Ants is the hot girl situation type deal. I think it is. But there's a lot of ants. In any case, I'm a fan of all ant-style movies. Another ant-style movies, I think, is Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. It has a good ant scene in it. Empire of the Ants. Not a great movie, but it's kind of cool. Any other ants movies? I recommend all ants movies. Big ups to... But yeah, anyways, what I was saying. Ant-Man I don't recommend, though. Ant-Man I did not like. So that's kind of Ant-Man is not cool. Not enough ant content in it. I like ant movies where there is ant content, not a person trying to play a dude playing an ant. You know what I mean? Anyways, moving forward positively here. Like you said, some Gator. I believe that is definitely true. He's the kind of guy that would kill young people. He would kill young small animals that he can lord over, right? And it seems like he kind of changed on that because he's like, I don't want to kill him. I had to. But I think he would enjoy it. And another thing that serial killers also... No, excuse me. I read serial killers. Some people that narcissists do... Mbop Gangster said serial killer. That's why I said that. Another thing that narcissists can do is pee the bed. Now, that is not... I'm not just making that up. But it's something that has been researched, and they have pee the bed. Just an observation. Anyways, moving forward positively here. You can decide on if I meant to do that slip of the tongue of serial killer or not. Anyways, Jasper the Cat in the house says, I shall defend the ants by eating the poison dudes. Jasper the Cat, you can have an effect on the ant's life. That is true, Jasper. You can control how dangerous the world is for those ants. So big ups, Jasper, doing your part. We're going to get origin stories of the ants today. And big ups, Fictitious. Thank you so much, Fictitious. Legend. And next up, The Abyss says, this is what happens when you let the bugs in space. And now I, the last remaining Brunel, must exterminate them. Hello, bug. Big ups, The Abyss. Hello. What's a bug that rhymes with Jew or chew? Hello. Emu. No, that's an animal. Son of a bitch. All right, let's move forward positively here. 2017, and we have double good news day. Double good news day. What could this be?
What I'm going to do is end the pre-stream.
Please.
I'm going to go grab my can of bug spray. I'm going to zap this fucker that's in the corner of my office here.
Another one?
And then I am going to get ready to play you guys.
What kind of bug is this?
All of you who are here, live on the stream, will have an opportunity to join my open lobby, okay, and play me. Now, I don't know how this is going to go, and I don't know how many viewers of mine actually own the game and are going to want to play me. So what I'm going to do is set up an open lobby, see if people can join or whatever, play people for a while. If it's going well and more people want to play, what I'll do is...
we don't care about the lobbies.
That, people around to play. So it'll all depend on how it goes. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
And by the way, it's Taco Thursday at my local Mexican restaurant. They just texted me, Taco Thursday, come get discount tacos for $1.20.
He gets those texts all the time. Oh, it's Taco Thursday. Just got the text. All right, well, that's dinner settled.
At my local Mexican restaurant, they just texted me, Taco Thursday, come get discount tacos for $1.25 each.
Ooh.
That's not bad for a restaurant taco, man.
Look, see?
Anyway, I don't know.
All right, dinner sorted. Shades of the Panda Express phone calls from a decade before.
Weird stuff on pre-stream today.
All right, is there any more bug content? That's what we're here for.
All right. So thank you everyone for being patient. Give me a moment here to run, grab my bug spray, and zap this bug, and then we will begin. Sound good? All right, I'll be back. Thank you, everybody. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
We don't get the action shot. Pre-stream's over. 657 views, making pointless videos now for, 7 years. These fucking pre-streams, no one even cared about it at this time. Why are we still making them for 600 people? It's not even about the money at that point. 600 views? What are you doing? Who wants to hear this ramblings? Anyways. Dominic in the house says, ALT is young, don't let it die. Thank you so much, Dominic. I will never die. I am immortal. Don't forget that. Undying. As a target bag is to a desk, ALT Insider is to the world. Undying. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got to talk about something here? Who goes to YouTube?
Talking about getting stung by bees and wasps? What the hell? I've never been. At least, I don't know if I have been. If I have been, it must not have been too bad because I'm not aware of it. Thank you for re-upping your membership. I appreciate that.
What? Okay, I've never been, but if I have been, it must not have been too bad because I'm not aware of it. Who answers that question like that? Who?
All right. Thank you for re-upping your membership. Which makes me nervous because I'm like, gee, if I never really known that I've been stung, does that mean I'm going to go into fucking, what is it, shock or whatever?
Shock.
Could you get shocked if you get stung by a bee and you're allergic or something? But you don't know until you're stung, so it's kind of fucked up.
It's kind of fucked up. Yeah. Fuck you, Mother Nature. Why don't you let me know? Mother Nature never told me.
You're stung, so it's kind of fucked up.
It's fucked up. Yeah, it's definitely fucked up.
You don't know you're allergic until it happens, and then you're in deep shit.
What?
Bees used to harass the shit out of me when I was a kid, too. I don't know why.
Oh, my God.
My parents always had, like, a bunch of flowers, and, like, my mom had a big rose bush.
Oh, my God.
In front of the house, and we actually
Even the bees were bullying him.
A lilac tree in the backyard with little, I had little blooms all the time.
Oh, my God.
So, constantly we'd have bees and bugs and shit in the yard. And they would bother me. They would come after me, but I would always run away or swat them away or whatever, and luckily I never got stung.
Mom, the bees! Philip's running away. The bees! Philip, we told you don't actually eat the flowers. Okay, Mommy.
Or swat them away or whatever in the yard. And they would bother me. They would come after me, but I would always run away or swat them away or whatever, and luckily I never got stung.
Uh-huh. Definitely. Very true story here. They would always bother me.
Nothing good there. Anything here?
The true story of that is there's probably one bee that was around him once. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that everyone in their life happens, like a bee is around you and you get, oh shit, a bee, and that's it. This is what the story happens when you don't leave your house for 15 years. This is what happens to your stories. I was always harassed by bees. Oh my God. They were like attracted to me, dude.
Already looted, so it doesn't matter.
Huh?
Nothing good there. Anything here? It's already looted, so it doesn't matter.
These fucking bees have been harassing me for decades.
All right, I gotta cross. I'm nervous a little bit. Anyone waiting in the wings to try to snipe me, or in a vehicle coming by or something?
This video right now
I have no scope.
593 views.
All right, I'm gonna try to cross here and not die.
Great vid. This one really struck a chord with the audience.
Oh fuck! I missed the fucking road. I actually missed the road.
Told you it's worth it. It always is.
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
I missed the fucking road.
Nice. Blame the developers?
I actually missed the road. Wow.
Blaming the developers?
Talk about an epic fail. I missed the fucking road.
Okay. Perfect. You're doing great. Is anyone in chat talking, or?
Top level gameplay, folks.
We're doing the self-deprecation route here. Look, yeah, the road was massive.
FYI, I'll probably be playing for about 1 more hour tonight, just so you guys know.
Okay.
Those are what, I want to get a question in for Phil or whatever. You got about another hour, so.
Oh, okay.
Then I gotta no, actually, I'm not uploading.
Okay, I'll get in line then. Okay, but only an hour left, guys, just so you know. I know a lot of you are popping off questions, so just an hour left. I know a lot of people are wondering.
About another hour, so.
Uh-huh.
Then I gotta no, actually, I'm not uploading any more videos tonight. For tonight.
Why not?
But then I gotta film the weekly preview, upload the weekly preview. Then I gotta queue up all the uploads for this week since I'm not gonna be streaming for 4 days. Then.
Ooh, February 11th. You know who's coming? Someone is. Well, she's not coming, but she is coming to the house. This is when Catherine will be there very shortly at this point.
I gotta wash clothes.
Oh, yeah, this is where he has to clean up the pig pen.
The fuck idiot was that?
This is February 11, 2018. She is moving in shortly.
Was it this guy?
Let's see this god of gameplay.
What a moron.
Let's see if that
Buffoon. He's shooting through the wall.
let's see how this turns out, calling him a buffoon.
What a buffoon.
What a buffoon. Yeah, this will get him. Perfect. Yeah, this will get him, Philip. Nailing him. Just hold my grenade in this in this room.
Issues. You think Joel will die? I have no idea. This Last of Us 1 was about love.
I kind of want to see how this ends now. That's the thing with these games. You got to you get stuck, and you got to see how it ends.
That's what it would be if I had a kid right now.
Oh, hold on.
This finally made it happen, and then wasn't in a situation about it. In the done with Magnum rounds. I don't know what before. I have a kid, but I've thought about it in the past.
What?
Never had this before. But anyway, I've thought about it in the past. I thought about, would it be nice to have a kid? But I've never been in a situation where it made sense. You know, when I had my office job, I wasn't in a relationship with anyone. I wasn't really ever with anyone.
He said find here. Listen carefully.
I wasn't in a relationship with anyone. I wasn't really ever with anyone.
I couldn't you hear that? I wasn't with anyone.
I wasn't in a relationship with anyone. You know, when I had my office job. I wasn't in a relationship with anyone. I wasn't really ever with anyone.
Oh.
And then when I finally was,
I wasn't with anyone.
I was with someone, my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, what's wrong with her?
We were in a situation where we wanted to live together and have a better life before we even thought about that stuff. And then when we finally made it happen, financially everything fell apart.
Oh,
YouTube fell apart. The trolling, this horrible shit happened to us. That made it so that I ended up being in so much debt.
There's
it didn't
trolling.
make any sense. And now, sadly, there's no way I could have a kid now. You know how irresponsible it would be if I had a kid right now with the amount of debt that I have and everything, and the fact that my job is completely unstable and shit. That would be horrendous. That would be really irresponsible.
All right, there you go. It's not about bugs,
No.
but got to engage now.
At this point, I'm certainly not thinking about it.
Okay.
But it's not that I've never thought about it. But not looking good. You know, I'm 35 years old. I'm getting to the point where if I was going to have a kid, I need one soon. It's not looking good.
Need one soon?
It's just not.
I know. I think you're right. We do need to have a PUBG watch series. That'd be kind of hype.
Real talk, it's not looking like it's going to happen. I'm getting too old for it, and I don't have money for it. And I wouldn't want to raise a kid in an unstable, household where I couldn't promise them a good living, a good life, get them a good education.
I couldn't provide them a good living.
That wouldn't be right. Promise them a good living, a good life, get them a good education. That wouldn't be right. Anonymosaurus Rex is asking personal shit about contraceptives that I'm not going to answer.
Yeah.
Mazalis says,
oh, come on. Now that's a good question.
Don't start having kids until your late 30s or early 40s like my family.
What do you do for contraception? Yeah, just don't have sex, dumb fuck. Pretty
they tend
easy.
to live until their 90s and 100s. Well,
pretty
not
simple,
me.
dumb fuck.
Folks,
get out of here.
I have to tell you guys, I'm not going to be around till I'm 90 or 100. Just warning you.
Why not?
I'm probably not going to be around for that long.
Ooh,
I
okay,
actually have some
I'll follow that logic.
And
kids are kind of pests, so this is technically a bug segment. All right, I'll allow it.
Things that I don't really talk about, and there's no way I'm going to be around for that long. That's for sure. Mr. Swaggins did it too. Speaking of kids, Kylie Jenner had a baby girl. I don't really care.
Thank you, Swaggins.
And Conan the Barbarian did a cheer and said, when is it too old to have children?
Great question.
Well, that's, again, subjective. It's subjective. There's no definitive answer. This is the right time and this is the wrong time, and now you're too old, and now, But, you're talking about 40 because you got to basically raise that kid till they're an adult.
Yeah,
so,
you think?
If you're thinking, if you're 40 and you have a kid, and you're going to raise them till they're maybe 18, 20. Till you have to live till you're 60. When you're 60, you start to get old. You start to get sick. A lot of you, that's retirement age and shit. So I'd probably say 40, 45 would start to be the very, very, very big limit.
Okay.
Of, how old. Then again, do you want to leave a kid behind at 18 years old and their parents die because they're elderly?
Dude, when did 60 become elderly for him? Like, he really thinks at 60, you're fucking dead. You know what I mean? You're close to death at 60.
See what I mean?
Like, you might as well
All right,
start
thank you, Swag.
planning the fucking funeral when you get to 60.
Ayunts, I appreciate that you said you're trying to keep me in the loop with things, but I really could care less about Kylie Jenner. Who
Yeah.
the fuck cares about that?
Yeah, exactly,
non-entity?
Holly. Correct. I take offense to that. I take extreme
Top
offense to
25.
that.
I don't even know where the fuck to go.
Okay, we're done. It's taking too long. We're in the weeds here. It doesn't even end in this stream. I'm not going to the next one.
Her job.
Oh, hold on.
Easier to take care of.
Hold on. This might be some gold.
Well, the good news is I'm within the circle. The bad news is I don't really have any cover. This is, I think, getting a cat will be nice for you. Easier to take care of
No.
than a dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, definitely.
and my girlfriend and I are not necessarily writing out having a pet. We've already talked about it, and we're both not ready for one yet. We both agreed. Let's move in together. Let's make everything work. Her with her job and her hobbies, and me with my work and my stuff, and let's get a nice life going together. And then,
Yeah, you killed our hobby, so good job on that one. Anything else?
once things are settled and things are stable, oh, you want to get a pet? Okay, now it's time to think about it.
Oh, great place to cut the video. Great YouTuber. All right, anyways, there's probably some gold there. Maybe one day we'll get to it. Cray in the house says, when I started DSP content a couple years ago, I never imagined I'd be listening to a young man explaining bug lore, but I love every second of it. Big ups, coach. Thank you so much, Cray. And thanks for calling me young and not a 70-year-old man. Thank you. It's Cray in the house. And some gator in the house as well. Don't show me the air. Some gator in the house says, oh my God. Hold on, I gotta refresh.
And it's Capcom's fault.
Some gator in the house says, missed that very fast bridge. Bully taught nothing. Yeah, good callback. The bridges are fast. You know that. Bridges are faster than bikes, and don't you forget it.
Shout out to Hardy Buck. He says, not a troll question, but what happened to the Patreon plants? Are they alive? Well, a couple updates on that.
Oh, Patreon plants. Remember those?
The spider plant I had to get rid of last year. I actually told you guys about this. Some fucking actual spiders hatched in the spider plant.
Oh my God, listen to that hatch.
Some fucking actual spiders hatched in the spider plant.
Dude, that is like meme level. What?
Told you guys about this.
That is one of the most aggressive hatch I've ever heard.
Some fucking actual spiders hatched in the spider plant.
That is legitimately the meme.
Some fucking actual spiders hatched in the spider plant. Some fucking spider apparently laid eggs in the spider plant, and one morning I woke up to water.
Hatch.
Look, and there's a giant like web on it. I'm like, what is this? And I look, there's microscopic baby spiders on the fucking thing. So I had to throw it into my garage, spray the fuck out of it with bug spray, and kill it and get rid of it. That's been gone.
Again, at that point, don't you just put it in the trash can and forget about it? Sprayed the fuck out of it and then threw it in the trash can?
Since last year. Okay.
He just loves spraying shit.
Okay. Another plant that I had was called the snake plant, or I think it was like the mother-in-law's tongue, which is a very insulting name for it, in my opinion.
Oh, thank you, Phil. Such a strong statement. Very insulting, in my opinion. Very base take there, Philip. Thank you for that.
Sadly, it didn't work out, and here's why. I wanted to have it upstairs, in my upstairs hallway, but my upstairs hallway gets 0% sunlight. There's no windows in the upstairs hall. So this plant survived, I'd say, probably 6 to 8 months.
Sliders on 0 and sunshine on that room.
And then it started to die because it wasn't getting natural sunlight. I just didn't have anywhere else to put it. Already at my back door, I had another plant. And I was like, well, I don't know what to do. And then it started dying, so it ended up getting rid of that one. Okay.
You could have moved it. You could have moved it, or yeah, fuck it, just let it die. Nice.
I do still have my bamboo, and I do still have my Madagascar dragon tree.
Ooh.
Although it's hilarious because people say they're Patreon plants. Patreon did not pay for these plants. I don't know what impression people got that Patreon paid for the plants. It didn't. People are just stupid and make shit up. Oh my God, Phil spent money on plants? He spent Patreon dollars on plants. No, in reality, I charged it like I do with everything else because I don't have any money.
not lying on this one. I don't think he's lying. He's telling the truth. This is a rare thing when he tells the truth. Let me hear that again.
Dollars on plants. No, in reality, I charged it like I do with everything else because I don't have any money. If I'm going to buy something, I charge it to a charge card.
Definitely.
But, yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. What a king.
One major plant left. The Madagascar dragon tree. That's doing
Fuck, take that, trolls. You're felted. Get fucked.
fine. That's at the back door of my place, and it gets lots of sun, and it's fine, you know. It just sucked that the spider plant was doing fine too until fucking spiders hatched in the fucking thing. That the spider plant was doing fine too until fucking spiders hatched in the fucking thing. Really, in reality, it was only the snake plant that really had a bad time. So.
Oh my god. It was only the one. Okay, hold on. It's tough to recap this story. So there's 3 plants. And one of them had spiders. So we took that out to the garage, sprayed the shit out of it, and got rid of it. Next, there was a plant where there was no sunlight. Okay? And that one had a bad time. And then there was the stepmother's tongue.
Really, in reality, it was only the snake plant that really had a.
Wait, hold on.
It's fine, you know.
Hold on,
it just sucked that the spider plant was doing fine too until fucking Madagascar dragon tree. That's doing fine. That's at the back door of my place, fine. And it gets lots of sun, and it's fine, you know.
Okay,
it just sucked that the spider plant was doing fine too until fucking spiders hatched in the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Really, in reality, it was only the snake plant that really had a bad time. So.
Describing a plant as having a bad time is definitely a choice. There's only one that had a bad time. All right, that's probably my retro react for the day, so get ready for that. It's a very dense 30 seconds.
Okay. Let's see here.
Anything else?
Shout out to Alex Master. Alex Master did a 100-bit cheer.
Hell yeah.
To make him the cheerleader for today. So actually, this is the first time I'm going to be updating the leaderboard here. Let's get Alex Master onto the leaderboard.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful slide here. Great job, whoever did that.
It was actually just an honor.
My sister's not being abused.
So thank you, Alex Master, for the cheer. I appreciate that.
Anything else? Or?
Your top cheerer for today so far. All right, he says the following.
Yeah,
People
please.
have been putting up campaign signs for General Zod in Ontario because the 3 candidates are so awful. At least he is honest about his plans.
Ooh, politics.
Wow.
Any politics take there, Philip?
That's quite the interesting meme to use for a political campaign, because when the hell was the last time General Zod was pertinent in anything? I mean, Superman, what was it? Superman, what was the movie?
You want a more timely political candidate from the fantasy world?
Man of Steel, which was, you know, how long ago? Holy shit, that's old. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they should have chose someone young and hip.
Damn, talk about something that's, like, outdated. What, is anyone even understanding the meme?
Yeah, definitely.
It's not like General Zod is mainstream popular, or just a normal people where someone would see something of Zod and say, oh, I know what that is, you know. I mean, that's funny. I get the joke.
Oh.
But I don't know if everyone else would. That's kind of weird, though.
Okay. Great take. I get the joke, but I don't think everyone else would. Simpsons Hit and Run. Let's go.
No. Shit. Excuse me. Shout out to PS Geek, who just took me $10. Because I know it's not a lot. I want to do what I can to help us support you, especially 10 years of giving us the best content. Please keep it up and ignore attention-seeking trolls.
Definitely. Good advice.
All right, awesome. Thank you very much, PS Geek. I will update that leaderboard in a moment. Derek, she says that I need to find more wasps. Yeah, I agree. I need to find the wasps and fight them. They give you a ton of money.
Good point, Derek. Thank you, Derek. Good advice.
Find more wasps. Yeah, I agree. I need to find the wasps and fight them. They give you a ton of money.
This is just between me.
Thank you so much for that, Derek.
The question is, where the hell are the wasps?
Any other advice, Derek? All right, I think that's it.
I don't see any boxes anywhere. Oh, here's one.
All right, we're not watching this. This game was not, like, you think it might be funny for Phil to play a game like that, but it's kind of like GTA, but they made everything kind of simpler. So it's kind of simple enough for him. Though he still gets stuck in some parts, it's not, like, that interesting. Okay, next up, we have, yeah, exactly, GTA for kids. So it's kind of like, doesn't get the rage, you know, because everything's easier. Here we go. Next up, we're into 2019. It was definitely a fun game, though. That is for sure, Aaron. I'm not disparaging the game at all. It was fun. Here we go. 2019. Let's fucking go. Double fishing madness. Come on.
Now,
not this.
before we get started,
Double fishing. That's a category in some websites I know. I'm not sure if it's the websites that Darziak uses, but some other websites use that category. Double fishing.
tonight, with me interacting with everyone in the chat, I have a story to tell.
Oh, great.
I have some pests that are bothering me. It actually...
Starting with Derek.
What the fuck? Did you see that? What the hell is that? Is that a zombie villager? Oh shit, that's rare. I've almost never seen zombie villager. I think that's a zombie villager below me. Alright, but anyway.
Anyways. Interesting thing in the game? Fuck that. Anyway, moving on. I have some more shit to talk about.
So I got some pests in real life bothering me. And you might say, well, what is this? And when we're actually hypothesizing on the street, they're saying, is it rats? Is it cockroaches? Is it annoying internet trolls? The answer is no, none of the above. So, I have a garage, and this garage, during the afternoon hours, starting around noon all the way till like maybe 6 p.m., okay, so like 6 straight hours a day during the summertime when it's sunny, the sun beats on this garage, okay? It heats
Which is closed.
up. The garage is actually directly under my office here, right over here in front of my office in the house here.
Yeah.
Well, when that happens, for whatever reason, I don't know why, hornets get attracted to under the awning of my garage, and in my garage, there's, I guess, a layer.
Wait. They only get attracted when it's hot? Okay, I'm learning more about the etymology of hornets, that they enjoy when the heat happens, the hornets start swarming. I didn't know that. All right, cool. Go ahead.
I don't know if there's like an attic or whatever on the top of my garage. I've never been up there, but there's like openings, like 6 holes under the awning that are supposed to, I guess, be an exhaust for the summer months when it gets really hot, a way to like air it out so the garage doesn't become like insanely hot. Well, wasps have been flying in there.
Ah, interesting.
And
they do get more active when it's hotter out. Oh, okay, cool. I'm learning something.
last year, they flew in there and they made a little nest, and I didn't realize it until like a month after. All of a sudden, there were all these fucking wasps and hornets. I don't know if they're hornets or wasps. I always get them confused. It might be hornets, actually, now that I think about it.
Okay, you got it.
But yeah, I saw a little honeycomb up there near one of the entrance holes. I said, oh, that's not good. That's where they lay their larvae and whatever, so I know that that's where they're coming from. So last year, I bought some wasp killer, or wasp and hornet killer, and I went up there and I sprayed the shit out of it, and it took maybe 2 days of spraying the shit out of it, but they were dead and never came back. So,
Big ups, Dr. Detractor. Energy level is nearly directly tied to temperature. So, but anyways, I think his analysis of this is still flawed. Like, he knows that when it gets hotter, they come down, or is he just talking about the fucking summer? Now, if he said just that when the summer comes, wasps come around, that's a little different story. He seemed to know specifically when it gets hotter, they go down. Oh, yeah, and the hornets in Japan are huge.
and I have been adamantly keeping our eyes peeled, and this week in particular got very, very hot here in Washington, like maybe 10, 15 degrees hotter than usual, because the entire United States is having a heat wave right now. We're lucky because we live in the Pacific Northwest. It hasn't been that bad, but everywhere else has been having like crazy hot weather. So it heated up here. All of a sudden, the wasp/hornets showed up again. This time, not on one side, but on the other side of the awning, where there's another set of holes, and there's another little honeycomb up there I saw. Apparently, they're larvae. Okay. So yesterday, I went out there, and I sprayed them, okay, but I couldn't get directly, like, on them good, because basically there was, like, a lot of wind yesterday. So I sprayed some of them, and they flew away, and I was like, well, I don't know if I really got them or not.
You can always use a step stool.
So Kat went to work, and she texted me when she got to work. She's like, oh, man.
Gallows, I have some of that in my garage right now for that reason. Because one of my kids got a book from the fucking school, and it had those little tiny, like, book bugs in there. And I Googled it, and it said to buy that stuff, too, to clean it out. And we threw away the book. I said, hey, I mean, the book is dead. You brought it from school. It's dead. Hey, there's bugs in this book. I'm throwing it away. And don't make me pay for it either. They were cool. I didn't say it that angrily either. But yes, I did buy that for around the bookshelf now after that because it's ridiculous. Come on. Bringing little tiny bugs in there with the fucking school book? Get out of here.
She's like, they're out there again. I was like, okay. So I went out there right around like maybe right after I'd eaten dinner. So I want to say maybe it was like 4:30, 4:45 p.m. And the problem was the sun was right fucking there. So I'm looking up trying to see the whatever they are, the hornets or the wasps. There's a ton of them. I can't see to spray because the sun is literally in my face. It's so strong in my face at that point.
You ever heard of sunglasses? Okay, let me start this story over. Hold on. Let's try to use theater of the mind here. What the fuck are we doing here?
Because basically there was like a lot of wind yesterday.
Okay, a lot
so
of wind.
I sprayed some of them and they flew away. And I was like, well, I don't know if I really got
them.
So
that's an indirect hit. Spraying the wasps, and he couldn't get to the nest, but he's kind of sprayed in that area and said, all right, fuck it, I can't get up there. Even though, you know, we could use a step stool, could use a ladder, none of that shit. Can't do it. All right, moving on.
So Kat went to work, and she texted me when she got to work. She's like, oh, man. She's like, they're out there again. I was like, okay. So I went out there right around, like...
I'll take care of you, honey.
Like, maybe right after I'd eaten dinner. So I want to say maybe it was like 4:30, 4:45 p.m.
All right, 4 o'clock
dinner.
dinner.
The problem was the sun was right fucking there. So I'm looking up trying to see the whatever they are, the hornets or the wasps. There's a ton of them. I can't see to spray because the sun is literally in my face. It's so strong in my face at that point. And my sunglasses, I have a pair of sunglasses. They're in the car, and Kat drove the car to work, so I don't have sunglasses.
Oh
I
my
can't
god!
see shit.
Yeah, let's blame her now.
So I'm like trying to block my eye. I'm trying to spray. I couldn't see him, but I think I got more fucking bug spray on me than I got on the bugs. So I went back inside.
How does that work? That bug spray is very forceful. You sprayed it straight up?
I had dinner. Now, typically, Sunday is actually the day that I call my parents, right? But I had a
plan call to the parents. Cat's trying to kill him. Cat planted them there. They're killer wasps.
On my mind the whole time. I was like, God damn, these fucking hornets, these fucking wasps. I forgot to call my parents today because of it. I had dinner. I cleaned up.
So attempting to kill a hornet's nest for what, 5 minutes at most, ruined his whole day enough to forget to call his parents. That's how much of a big event this was. Oh, my whole day was ruined. That's 5 minutes trying to kill wasps? I forgot to call my parents.
My sister's face is beautiful.
What? That's what he just said.
These fucking hornets, these fucking wasps. I forgot to call my parents today because of it. I had dinner. I cleaned up.
my God.
I did various things around the house during the break. And then I went back out there, probably I'd say around not even an hour ago. And the sun had moved to the point where I could see what the fuck I was doing. And man, so there's the little honeycomb and there's the holes going into the attic. And you could see the hornets climbing in and out. I'm like, God damn it. So I took the whole down, like, sprayed the shit out of it. And of course they scattered. I wanted to be sure they were dead. So as they were flying, I hit them in midair with the spray. And then they fucking were
I hit them midair with the spray.
I wanted to be sure they were dead, so as they were flying, I hit them in midair with the spray. And then they fucking were you know, like I said, I kept spraying until I didn't see any more movement.
God,
so
how much would you pay for this video? He's spraying spray straight up, spraying it at the honeycomb, which wasps don't make, spraying it in the air, doing circles, just spraying. Can you imagine? Just spraying everywhere.
Either they were dead or they had, you know, got wet and hid. But the spray basically says once they're touched with the spray, they're going to die.
Once, as written in all Hornets extermination fluids, once they are touched, they are dead. It says on the can, "Omae wa mo shindeiru."
And then I said, I'm going to be smart about this. I went to the other part of the awning where the hornets were last year.
We're going to be smart about it now.
There too, just in case. I said, just in case those fuckers move from one side to the other, I'm going to make sure they're not going to come back and they're dead. So
check out the big brain on Phil. We're pre-spraying.
I sprayed the shit out of them. And hopefully they're gone. I actually have a little bit of spray left. So tomorrow what I'll do is, again, after dinner, I'll probably go out there again and see are they all gone or if there's more spray again. And I'm just going to have to keep consistently doing this so they don't come back.
A lot of
hornets
fun.
are gigantic with big rings. Well, these are, they might be wasps. I always thought, no, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking yellow jackets. Yellow jackets are the ones that are yellow and black, right?
Okay.
Hornets are the big ass ones, right? They're not the big. I think these
what color
wasps.
are they?
Aren't wasps the brown ones that when they fly, their legs dangle behind them? That's what these are. They're flying around with the fucking dangly leg shit.
Mm-hmm, perfect.
So,
that's definitely the best. That's how I recognize them as well.
Hopefully we got them.
Hang on, I see the dangly legs. Okay, definitely. Oh, that's a wasp then. You know that. That old telltale dangly legs.
But if not, I got to go back out there again to spray again tomorrow. Which is a little annoying. The good thing is they never stung us or anything. But if we just let them live there all summer, there's high potential they could.
High potential, definitely.
So we got to make sure that we take care of it when we see it, you know?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's see. Falcon32395 has subscribed to the channel for 5 straight months and says, 5-month subscriber, long-time viewer, keep up the great work and funny videos. Thank you very much, Falcon, for the support. I appreciate that.
When did the funny videos start?
Timbo Slice did a 50-bit cheer. He says, weather in the U.S. right now is crazy. On Friday, we had 115-degree temperatures in Wisconsin. Then Friday night and yesterday, we had bad storms around...
Thanks for the book. Don't care.
6.
Big ups. 6, pretty interesting number.
6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it?
Big ups Jericho TSK, who says, if you could choose to witness one historical event, what would you pick? Valedictorian speech, wedding night, or Philip versus Wasps? Well, wedding night, like, what do you mean wedding night? Like, you're in the room? That's kind of weird. I mean, this is all weird. I think a valedictorian speech would be the best. Because it would tell us a lot, right? Was it a legitimate valedictorianship? How was he seen by his peers? But honestly, I'm going to make you one better. I'm going to take, I'm going to up the ante here. And I would say, absolutely, it is the prom that Phil went to and danced with a hot girl. I think that would tell us the most. Obviously, of course, you could also say the Jaha incident, right? Now, that would be interesting as well. But I think it's the prom. The prom where he danced with a hot chick and everyone thought it was really cool. Because you know the truth about that. The truth about that is much different than the tale we have been told to this point. You know what I mean? Big ups Harleywood, who says, I think the world would be leagues better if Phil never started streaming. I wonder, right? Well, I think someone would have started playthroughs, right? I'm not saying even Philip started playthroughs, but he was one of the people in the beginning that made them as big as they are. But I think that would have been something that happens naturally anyway. He just happened to be one of the people that started doing it first, right? But I wonder, what has YouTube learned from Philip? What has Philip made worse for YouTube? I don't know. Some gator in the house says his only hat with a brim for shade is that dumb cowboy hat. I imagine his neighbors watching the Pecos pig trying to blast wasps. I don't think he's smart enough to even wear a hat, some gator, but that would be funny. He's wearing the cowboy hat. I'm going to be smart about this. Spray the other side, too. Yeah. Weehaw. Okay, cat, I'm taking care of it. Shit, I forgot to call my parents. He was high on all the poison. Who's Poppin' says Phil's KD that day was 1 in 1651. You think? I wonder if they're still safe. Yeah, I question how accurate he was with that poison, don't you? Twerk to Spec says keep up the great work and funny videos. Thank you so much for that. Twerk to Spec. I'm assuming you're a longtime viewer since Heavy Rain. Big ups.
There we go. Wide open. Need 3 completions for silver. Do I have the wasp problem? No, those wasps were dead. I doused them with the freaking bug spray.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They've been dead for a while.
Hell yeah.
At least about 1 to 2 weeks I haven't seen a single wasp out there.
Took care of business.
Yes, pumpkin season is upon us, Kate. You're absolutely right. In the fall, everything goes pumpkin spice. Everything goes pumpkin rama. And right now, everything's going fall and Halloween already. Yes, you can believe I've already seen Halloween stuff in the store. Halloween already. Yes,
great pass. Wide open. Yep, nailed it.
In the store. Even though August isn't even over yet.
Perfect. Wide open. Wide open there. Oh, yeah. Go. Yep. Perfect. Yep. Keep going.
What the hell is this? I don't want to do this.
Good play. Perfect.
I don't want to do that.
What's this? What the fuck is
even
that?
Even though August isn't even over yet.
What's this?
Let it go.
Yep. Okay,
what
stand there. Do fake handoff. Play action.
What the hell is this?
Run
I don't
it.
want to do this.
Nailed it. Perfect.
I don't want
to... the play is there. Just got to work on execution, Philip. That was not bad. I like the stand in the backfield, do the play action with no running back. Perfect. Shadow Slammer in the house says, now, guys, I need contributions for valedictorian. I can't keep operating my education without your positivity. Does the diploma come with SSD and RGB? Definitely. Maybe his diploma, picture frame would have RGB now. That'd be kind of hype.
I do that. I don't know how I did it. I must have hit the
Big up Shadow
trigger
Slammer.
and fucked it up.
Let's see one more play. I love the football, Philip. Okay.
Well, I got silver.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. The game is really starting to slow down for you, isn't it? I can't wait to see what you're going to do on Sunday. Good job.
All right. Now the big game. The actual tournament today, what game would I be most confident in playing? It's the League Ranter. Just Super Turbo. That's it. If you're talking fighting games, only Super Turbo.
Let's see one play.
Is a moment where all kinds
so what you want, if you ever seen Philip play football games, what he does is there's always a designated receiver, your first choice kind of, and he will always throw to that no matter what the situation. It does not matter how many cornerbacks are covering him, no matter how many people are around that player, he will always throw it to where the designated receiver for any play. Never goes to any second choices, never third choices. One read QB, absolutely. Come on.
Concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your prep.
Yeah, they stopped him. They stopped him. I don't think he had any game there. I picked a run. I didn't want that.
Inflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't.
Oh, shit.
Second and 8. What are we going to do here?
I didn't want that. I wanted a pass. I fucked up.
Yeah, perfect.
I fucked up.
Good play call.
Check 52.
They stay on the ground with Dre.
Oh, maybe I didn't fuck up. That's a first.
And
that's a first down.
There we go, Philip.
But they're getting nice yardage.
Look at this John Madden with the play calling.
Timmy $1 said, what's your favorite Elton John song? Why is it Rocket Man? Look at this run.
Oh, can we ever throw the ball?
For the Block 80 and the other more. Rocket Man's good. I like him a lot as a all good. So Elton John, I mean, honestly,
yeah,
I like him a lot as a musician. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, Rocket Man's good. But for me, like it's his songs that he did for The Lion King. Because as I've told you guys many times,
yeah.
When I was growing up, The Lion King was the biggest fucking movie like ever. It was the best animated movie. It was a huge blockbuster, and they played all the Elton John versions of the songs of The Lion King on the radio in the morning all the time, and I would hear them before I went to school. And
Lion King came out when he was 12 years old, just a reminder.
I liked it was Can You Feel the Love Tonight, and the other one was The Circle of Life, his version of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I like both of those, so.
Yep.
Okay, thank you for the $1 tip. Tarzan was better
in an offensive line.
Okay, please do a pass play.
Stinking yard. Tarzan was better because it had Phil Collins. I mean, if you like,
stop running the ball.
We're going.
There we go.
Enemy territory, as you said, they just haven't.
We're going for 2.
Until that point.
We're going for 2.
Aren't you the coach?
Stay out there as they'll go
Oh, he's the QB.
We got it. We got the 2.
God, the most wide open pass of all time. All right, I'm done. Ooh, top cheer is Ludwig World Order fan. Okay, there you go. Big ups, Ludwig World Order fan. All right, next up. Almost done 2019.
Let's try it, and I'll give you guys my verdict. Okay? Big Papa Phil tipped me $5. It says, can you give us an update on the wasps in your garage? They are very dead. I doused them with the poison a few weeks ago, and they died and never came back. So we are good for the season. We probably won't see any more until next summer. So there you go.
Okay. Took care of that
Snort
problem.
did nothing wrong. Tipped me $1.
Ooh.
I said free Tevin. Free Tevin? There's nothing I can do to free Tevin. First of all, he has to free himself from his own stupidity.
Oh,
and also,
he's roasted, Tevin. You are felted. He has to free himself from his own stupidity.
I can do to free Tevin. First of all, he has to free himself from his own stupidity. And also, he got banned from Twitch over a year ago at this point, and had nothing to do with me.
Ooh.
I can't free him from being banned for breaking Twitch's rules. That's his own stupidity. So, thank you for the $1 tip. And Heaving Earth just did a 50-bit cheer and said, really, Earthworm Jim was in Clay Fighter? Yeah, he was a guest character. I told you.
Well, Tevin will never be on Twitch again. Felted. He's gone. Banned forever. Never coming back. Don't forget it. Wesley H in the house says maybe he likes Lion King because it came out when Leanna was born. Now that could be. Could have some sentimental value. If he was capable of having sentimental value for something, Wesley H, then I believe your idea, but That's interesting thought. All right, 2020. Let's go.
Could be a pretty interesting thing for you to do during your 100 vest streak celebration is you get a papadilla and do it live on stream, do it live DSP tries it.
Look, our goals have always been food. Look at this. This is 4 years ago about the vest streak. Oh yeah, papadilla. That'd be good.
And do it live on stream, do it live DSP tries it. So yeah, I thought actually that's a pretty good idea. Now I don't even know what papadillas are available or whatever, but like that could be a pretty good idea. All right. In addition, you know, obviously I'm looking into other stuff. So some bad news, sadly. Yesterday, during my day off, I went out and looked around a little bit at the very few stores that are open. All right, I already had to go grocery shopping, and I already had to go to Target because the Wasps returned this weekend.
No! Dun, dun, dun! The Wasps are back. Where's that little guy? This is what I'm looking for. Right here. Live mean style. Hold on. Let me line this up. I know what to do. You'll never know. Here we go. I got it ready for us. Okay. Live meme coming in action here. Okay, here we go.
Few stores that are open. All right. I already had to go grocery shopping, and I already had to go to Target.
Why?
Because the Wasps returned this weekend.
Not bad.
The fucking asshole Wasps who tend to like try to live in the top of my garage. They came back and I needed more Wasp spray to get rid of them. So I had to go to Target for this. And so I'm looking around and there is absolutely nothing in the realm of like another vest available anywhere right now. All the clothes that are out are either workout clothes or summertime shorts and you know sweatshirt jackets at the most. There's nothing like another vest or anything in any store around here that's open. And you know, truth of the matter is, I wasn't expecting to find anything. When stores reopen here, the two places that I would go is either secondhand stores or to like a place like a Burlington Coat Factory, or I guess they're just called Burlington now, by the way, or like a Marshall's.
Marshalls. Is there a store? I know a lot of people may not be from America, don't know this, but Marshall's is like the most DSP store possible we have in America, I think. Like, it just screams DSP. Marshall's. Let me give you a look at it. So it's just like this, like, I never go there. I don't go there. I just don't like it. It's always, you know, they got fine stuff there, no problem. But I'm never choosing to go to Marshall's.
80 likes.
I know I can't see the beginning.
That's the goal for the night.
Well, here's Marshall's. Let me get an inside shot. It's all just like, I don't even know what the theme is supposed to be, honest. But it's off-price department stores. And it's like, oh, it's the sister company of TJ Maxx. Ah, okay. But they got like random shit in there, right? And yeah, Chu likes to go there for her clothes, for sure. She's not afraid of Marshall's. I just know when I got to go to Marshall's, it's not going to be a fun time for me. But I'm not afraid of a Marshall's. I just think it's a very DSP-style store. You know what I mean? And it's not a very fun store. But, you know, not everything's made for me. So there we go.
Basically, those stores, what they do, they take the leftover product from other more expensive name brand stores, and they basically sell those products that are left over for a discount. You know, more than likely, I'd be able to find that kind of stuff there for a pretty cheap price and a good variety of stuff to select. The problem is everything's closed because of the pandemic. So because all that stuff's closed, I can't get anything right now. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing I can do. In regards to
what is a fun store for me? Good question. See, I like. I'm not afraid of a Walmart. Love a Target. Love a Costco. Costco's probably my main fun store. If I'm going for fun just to kill time for something, let's say. Like, let's say I have an hour. Like, I can't go home or I got to pick up the kids or something and I have an hour to kill. Costco's the go-to, right? Honestly. But after that, I'm not afraid of a Walmart walk. I'm not afraid of a Target walk. And I'll go through the aisles. I love that too. I'm a kind of a retail. I like retail. Like I like the retail porn, like Instagram account. I'm a retail dude. Like one time I found this paper that had the layouts of the shelves. And I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. I was like researching it was someone just left it there, and I probably shouldn't have taken it, but I took it. It was there for a while. So I took it, I was reading it, like, how they lay out the shelves. I'm fascinated by that kind of stuff. Like the retail choices that are made. I'm interested in that stuff, right? But anyways, move forward positively here.
I can't get anything right now. You know what I mean?
But the reason I don't like Marshalls is very hodgepodgey. There doesn't seem to be much thought going into it. I prefer a curated experience, right? That's what I crave. It's curation.
And like, there's nothing I can do in regards to going to a store and buying something. So, I'm debating, should I go online and see what stuff's
Best Buy, thought on Best Buy. I just read it. I didn't take it, Pixel Paste. Don't call the police on me. I returned it after I read it. Oh, IKEA, great. That's the one worst part about moving back here is the closest IKEA to me is many, many hours away. It sucks. When I was in Japan, closest IKEA was 20 minutes away. Amazing. It was great. Chu had to go to work or something, and I had to watch the kids for that day for some reason. Oh my God, IKEA, knock out an afternoon in a heartbeat. Right? They got a little park outside. You're going through. Then you have kids curry lunch, $2. $2 back in the day. We were kings back in the day. Anyways, moving forward positively here. We got sidetracked.
Online, because I told you guys, I really strongly am against buying clothes online like that. Because a few times in my life I've done so, I've gotten burned. I buy something, it ends up being completely different than what it looked
Not
like
25 years ago.
It's the wrong...
My oldest child is 9.
Wrong size. You know what I mean? The quality is shit. Really, when it comes to clothing shopping.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. You got to look at it in person, try it on. Right? So it sucks. There's nothing I could really...
You got to try on a vest, man? Come on.
Look at it in person, try it on. Right? So it sucks. There's nothing I could really do right now.
It's a vest.
I know you guys are clamoring. You're like, get another vest for the summertime, a special vest, because we've hit such a big streak and we want to see variety and we want new stuff. It's like, I can't do it. I want to do it. And my hands are tied because of what's going on right now. So we'll see what happens. Okay?
Okay. Right. You have to worry about a vest fitting, how a vest fits.
But there's not much I can do about it. I'm kind of got my hands tied right now. But so that's all the stuff going on in regards to the vest streak celebration. Now, FYI.
All right, that was it. The mention of buying the new Wasp poison because the Wasp are here. Big Ups Nerd Brew says DSP versus Tevin deep dive. Now that is a good idea. That would be quite lengthy. We need to decide, guys. I'll probably make it like a poll or something. What's our end of year marathon style stream going to be? Because we got to do one. End of year style, marathon style. Now, here's the options. We have, I don't have that many options right now, but one of them is statue audit, right? Now, that would take a long fucking time, okay? Then we can add DSP versus Tevin to that. And what was my last one? There was one more I had that I thought was very good, but it'd be very lengthy. Extremely lengthy. Like me, in fact. Extremely lengthy. Grower, not a shower. Oh, that's unrelated. Right here. Yeah, DSP versus Tevin is going to win, isn't it? I can't remember. I can't find it. Anyways, not important. A lot of options. I was thinking we should do a sandwich shop metaphor one. I definitely want to do that, but that wouldn't be that long. Phillips interactions with gaming journalists. That's one. We got a lot down the pipeline. Don't worry. Pipes are definitely not clogged.
Guys, my sister's not being abused.
Pipes are not clogged. They are extremely smooth. The pasta maker in the house says ALT remembers buying opium from Sears, Roebuck and Company. Oh, yeah, those were the days when Sears was still around. I love those days. Oh, Tevin is the pull. Right on schedule. Is not scripted. And there is Tevin. I think that is the universe telling us what we should do, isn't it? Ryan is too conceited, says, damn, ALT, you had a king young. Big ups. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ryan is too conceited. Thank you. I did, honestly.
Yoink. Another Miyama stag. Speaking of which, last night we had a ginormous spider in the house. The first big spider we've had in the house.
We got another one!
In years. Usually when we see them now, they're either small or maybe like mid-sized. This was a full-on, big-ass black spider, adult size, and it was on our living room.
Adult size! Hell yeah! We got an adult size spider.
Big-ass black spider, adult size, and it was on our living room ceiling. Cat freaked out because she hates spiders. So I jumped up on the couch. I was trying to hit it with the fucking,
What?
Oh, shit. I was trying to hit it with a broom, but I couldn't reach it. The only bug spray I had was for wasps, not for spiders. But it's all I had, so I sprayed up there and wet it, and the thing got fucked up.
He used the wasp spray on the spider. We just bought it from Target. Now we take it, and we got the wasp spray on the spider.
Not for spiders. But it's all I had, so I sprayed up there and wet it, and the thing got fucked up and fell down. I stomped it, and then I had to clean up because this fucking spray went everywhere because it was supposed to be outdoor spray for wasps.
Outdoor spray for wasp inside the house. And you know he's not wiping down that paint either that he sprayed the shit out of.
So it went all over the place. I had to clean up the whole living room afterwards.
Uh-huh.
But it was
How's
a pain
that
in the ass.
paint
It was,
looking?
like, way high up on our high ceiling. There was no way to reach it. I was jumping and shit. I couldn't get it. Like, god damn this fucking thing.
Yeah, Jasper, that's fine.
Elon just curious if the California Reaper is a new detractor meme. Kiwi said it's your new name on that mobile game you don't play. California Reaper? Here we go again. Well,
here we go
is
again.
It true, guys? Is California Reaper now the new fucking name that they're saying I'm playing this stupid fucking game?
Do you play that, or you don't play that game, right?
No. Why'd you bring that? I get so upset. All right. I don't know why. It's just because they keep bringing it up. That's what it is now. They know it gets to me when they bring that shit up.
Yeah, I wonder why. Hope you're not playing it though, right?
They know it gets to me.
Uh-huh.
So they keep bringing it up to piss me off.
Well, you don't play it though, so
I keep saying a million times it's not true. They keep bringing it up.
Well,
they
you
know
don't play
I can't prove anything because I was told legally I was advised not to fucking talk about it or show anything because it could hurt me more than anything else.
Okay, legally that you were advised not to show anything. Okay.
So anyway.
Okay.
Wow. This guy's a complete idiot. I'm not even gonna read anything that guy just said. What an idiot. Master Shake to the $1.30 says, I was watching Maximilian the other day. You quoted, "Look at my skeletons, bitch." Isn't that a saying you came up with? That was a saying from one of my streams. It was a troll. Well,
hey, look how it all ties together. It all ties together. We are talking about the person that made this playlist, the saying that he created, talking to DSP a decade ago. This is wild. It's all coming together. It's all coming together.
Bitch, isn't that a saying you came up with? That was a saying from one of my streams. It was a troll. Well, a guy who was trolling me, and he was picking Quan Chi, and he was playing in a laggy ass connection, and he kept doing the skeleton move or whatever, and I couldn't get away from it. So he said that. He's like, "Look at my skeletons, bitch." It was a meme, a Quan Chi meme.
So it was kind of funny, or he kind of seemed like he liked it at that point. Oh, and a stink bug. What the fuck is going on? Good shit is going to happen to us today, my friends. I feel it. It's all coming together. It's all coming together right now. We got a stink bug in Animal Crossing. What the fuck? Anyways, big ups Mike Starr, who says, if you do the Tevin one, could you get Tevin on for at least a part of it? Jason's idea in the chat. Big ups to Jason and Mike Starr, and I will definitely ask him. That would be a very hype way to end the year, wouldn't it? Get Tevin here on WPIG, and we go through all the best Tevin moments ever. That'd be a very hype show. And I think I'm convinced now. I think the poll will now be canceled. There is no option. It's the United States of ALT. I'm making the decision. I'll see. Now, that doesn't promise that Tevin can do it or be interested, guys. But I think it's a good idea. I'll ask him, okay? I'll reach out. That's all I can do, okay, guys? All right. Big ups. Let's get to it. Let's get to our next year, which is 2021. Let's go.
To grow that big. I've never seen strawberries that big in my life. They were insanely huge. I'm talking strawberries as big as your fist. I'm not even exaggerating.
Whoa,
They
cool.
pulled a strawberry out of the ground. How the hell did it grow that big? I've never seen strawberries that big in my life. They were growing these giant mutant strawberries.
Awesome. Cool.
Yes, Lunabot. Basically what happened was, in my spider plant, a spider must have laid eggs. And one day I walk up to the plant, I'm like, why does it look like there's like dust all over it or something? I looked really close. It was microscopic spider webs. There were, I'm not kidding you, hundreds, if not more, of tiny baby spiders crawling in the plant through these tiny little spider webs they had created. Luckily, they hadn't left the plant yet, so I just grabbed it, went to the garage, and sprayed the fuck out of it with bug spray. And that was the end of that. Holy shit, that was bad. Okay. Jad F is our first tipper of the day. To me, $4.20, and said,
Sooner rather
screw
than later.
Mr. Bills and taxes and Miss Deficit, and all my homies hate them. Spend it on blackjack and hookers. I'm not spending it on blackjack and hookers. Trust me, JDF. This is going to pay, or JadF, this is going to pay bills. I need support with tips to pay bills this week, and so this is going to help. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Okay. First tip of the day.
Very normal.
The Big Goat also tipped me $2. Says, here's for your next pair of jeans. Luckily, I don't need jeans. I have tons of pairs. I have 3 pairs, so. Timbo Slice Juice, I refuse to shop at Walmart. Our stores here are always nasty and dirty and not great customer attitudes. I prefer Midwest chain Myers, which is pretty much a version of Fred Meyers. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing with Walmart is,
go ahead.
When you have the cheapest prices, they skimp on everything else. They skimp on training their employees. They skimp on the stores. Everything's low quality El Cheapo, right?
El Cheapo.
So there you go. All right, Minoy 247 resubscribed for 2 months. Thank you.
All right, I'm out of this. The highest sub was IRS Audit Agent, by the way. I just saw it at the end. Big up Snortle Combat, who says, big up Snortle Combat. Big up Snortle Combat again. Big up, sir. 2 pulls there. Midnight Meme says, it's called Spider Plant. Should be enough of a clue. You'd think, Midnight Memes. Is that what they're made for? To house spider eggs?
Always good. Deathloop, here's the thing about Deathloop, okay?
Oh, please. Yeah, go ahead.
I hate to say it, but, like, even though Deathloop tried to be original with the plot, I feel like it really did feel like you were playing Dishonored with guns. And that's not good. Like, first of all, Dishonored didn't actually excel with guns, okay? By the way, there's a giant bug on my window. I'm going to slap it away. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Stink bug. Get out of here. I hate stink bugs. They fucking smell up the office if they get crushed on the
He's back!
What do you call it? The screen. Anyway.
Remember that one we saw first? 7 years ago now? Oh, excuse me, 4 years ago now? The brown one? He is back.
I thought the gameplay of Deathloop was just okay.
I don't care. 2021.
You pulled a strawberry out of the ground. How the hell did it grow that big? I've never seen strawberries that.
No, I already read the strawberry ones. 2022. Excuse me, we just did that.
Stream Star Wars, Lego Star Wars today, and all kinds of fun stuff. We got Street Fighter later today. We got a lot of stuff.
Oh, I hope you're ready. We are now entering the empire of the Ayunts.
Stuff on the agenda. All right, which is good. We'll talk about that in a second. But you know, I'm late today for multiple reasons. First of all, I am still stressed out about, of all things, taxes. I know I haven't really talked about it recently, but it's still ongoing, and I told you guys it would be.
Shit.
Whenever it's this time of year, it never ends. And every day, I'm going back and forth over taxes and talking with my tax guy and information here and there and la la la. And it's just not over yet. This morning, I got an email. I'm reading it. I'm like, I don't know what any of this means. What the fuck is this? You know?
Great tax attorney sending you emails you have no idea what they mean. Sounds like a good true story. Go ahead.
And so I got to type a big email back trying to understand it. I don't know. Who knows, right? And it's neither here nor there. It has nothing to do with, obviously, what's on streams, but obviously, you know, it adds to the stress of everything going on here.
Nice pick.
And it sucks in that regard. I wish that my taxes were a straightforward, streamlined process. They are not. There's always a million monkey wrenches thrown in. There's always a...
Okay.
You have done that yourself.
million things going on, and that I would assume pretty much most people who own their own business are probably going through the same thing that I do.
No.
I'm just hoping I can get to a point here where it's not affecting me for a while, you know, and then maybe I'll be stressed out again in a month or two or so. Who knows, right? But it is what it is. That's just something that's going on ongoing. I'm not going to give you any details or anything, but that's basically just something that's happening. But then in addition to that, okay.
Yeah, the huge monkey wrench is called WWE Champions, and how I can hide that away.
This morning, my wife and I go downstairs with Jasper.
Oh, cool.
And we go into the kitchen, and I start to make breakfast. I pour myself an iced coffee, and I start making a microwave burrito. It's a egg, a little bit of cheese. It's a spicy burrito. It has jalapenos and other spice in it. Okay.
Oh, holy shit. Look at this gourmand.
And my wife actually went to use the restroom.
And she's usually in there for about an hour. So I got about an hour to kill at that point.
And Jasper Kitty usually runs and follows her around the house. It's very cute. So he's running and following her around the house. And I'm in the kitchen making breakfast.
That means microwaving. Go ahead.
You know, I have a sip of my coffee. My microwave burrito's about to finish. And
we don't need the play-by-play. So I take a sip of my coffee, and then my microwave burrito is almost finished. And then I think about doing another sip, but I don't. I said I'm going to wait a little bit. My mouth is still quite hot from my last sip. I look out the window. Then I look at the clock. Look down. I contemplate opening the microwave a little bit earlier so the ding does not go off on the microwave. But I wait. I feel patient today. By then, there was 60 seconds left.
Wife finishes in the restroom, comes into the kitchen, and all of a sudden, Jasper's following her. And all of a sudden, he looks down, and he looks like he's distracted. And I say, Jasper Kitty, what are you looking at over there? What are you so distracted at?
And he responds with, so I instantly know it's about the ants.
I walk over to him, I look down, and there are ants on the floor in front of Jasper, and he...
Oh, you can't even hear that. Son of a bitch. That was a bad meme. Oh, my God. I'll do it again. Pretend there wasn't that I'll edit this out in post. There you go. Pretend that was right after he said that.
He is obviously looking at them. He's going boop, 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 boop. So he's doing his job as a cat. He's taking out the bugs. He's going, squishing them. And I said, ants.
He's not squishing any ants. Ants do not have the capabilities of squishing ants.
Now, I don't know if I've talked about this previously.
They might hit him around, but I'm not squishing any ants. Yeah, cats definitely do squishing as a form of attack. My cat used squish.
I don't remember if I mentioned it on the stream.
Go, Jasper! Squish!
Okay, but many years ago, I'm talking likely, I'm trying to remember, about a decade ago. When I lived in Connecticut, I had a bug infestation in my condo. Okay, let me give you a little bit of backstory about this. I think I've talked about this on...
Yeah, cats love to kill bugs, but ants are not in their wheelhouse, right? They'll give it a little paw, and like, oh shit, I can't do anything with that. Stink bug, that's more the perfect size.
Podcasts and or shows before in the past, but it's been quite a long time since I've talked about it. So allow me to talk about it.
Well,
okay?
Please.
So back then, I lived alone, all right? And I didn't have anyone else to look after the place but me. So...
All by myself.
So back then, I lived alone, all right? And I didn't have anyone else to look after the place but me. So with me being busy a lot back then when I was doing YouTube, it was like record all day long, upload at night. I wasn't really...
You have done that yourself.
I'll be honest with you, I wasn't really doing a great job of taking care of the place where I lived. I wasn't cleaning it actively. I wasn't checking on stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
So...
Oh, you're not lying there either.
What happened was...
Drinking gin at 3 a.m. Absolutely. Wasting hundreds of dollars on figurines. I wasn't taking care of myself. Eating fast food, sausage biscuits every day.
When I first moved into that place over a decade ago, I think I bought it, wasn't it like 2009? It It was either 2009 or 2010. It's so long ago at this point, I don't even remember anymore. But when I bought that place, originally I had a lot of my Street Fighter friends over frequently to play Street Fighter with me. Okay, by the way, I'm so disheveled, I didn't even mention what day today is. Today is Friday, the 14th of April, 2022.
I'm so disheveled.
Wait, did I say the 14th? Friday, the 15th of April, 2022. I can't even speak today. Can you tell how I'm like rattled this morning because of this shit? Anyway, today we're going to have a fun streaming day of multiple games. We'll get to the schedule after my story, okay? Okay. So, back then, my friends would come over and play Street Fighter together a lot. I was still kind of trying to get back into competitive Street Fighter. At that point, Street Fighter 4 was all the rage, and all my friends were into it, including me. I was trying to get into it and go to tournaments and stuff. And one time I remember, now I very rarely cooked anything complex in my home back then. Being, you know, single, what do I have to cook? Anything complex? I was just cooking for me, so I would rarely cook. When I did, I would make a shitty Cooking with the King video. It would be hilarious, and everyone would make fun of me because I didn't know how to cook. Right?
Those were hilarious, definitely.
Right. Everyone remembers that. So anyway, one time, one of my friends says, I know how to cook, and what I'd like to do is make us all like pork chops. So why don't we go to the grocery store, buy some ingredients?
I don't know this story, though, so I'm kind of interested here.
And I'll make us breaded pork chops. We can eat it while we play Street Fighter today. I said, that sounds great to me. That's better than us, you know, ordering out some shitty fast food or whatever. Let's do that.
Yeah, get some chops. Chops with the boys. Who doesn't love that?
Awesome. So we did so. And I remember we made the pork chops. They were pretty good.
Oh.
And one of the things that we had bought
what, do you want to complain about
panko breadcrumbs, okay? I still remember the box, what it looked like. I'm not even kidding. I remember what the box of panko breadcrumbs looked like.
So that's how few friends I had. I remember the box of panko breadcrumbs he bought.
So, me being stupid, not knowing anything about food, not knowing how to store it or anything, after we ate, I literally had the box of panko breadcrumbs that I just put right into my cupboard, my upper, you know, cabinets in the kitchen, closed it, and never thought about it ever again.
Okay.
I'm serious. I never gave it another thought. Likely 1 to 2 years later, I'm not exaggerating, yes, 1 to 2 years later, after being a full-time YouTuber, after dedicating all my time to making videos and not giving a thought to anything in that kitchen. One day I start to...
Not giving a thought to anything in that kitchen. That shows how much he ate out, right? Not giving a thought to anything in that kitchen. Just eat out for every fucking meal. Who needs it? Kitchen? Who needs it? Get the fuck out of here. There goes Vikes. So I bought Jasper some bonds to squish ants with. Yeah, get some cat shoes so you can squish ants more effectively.
Notice I've got bugs in the kitchen, and they're these little bugs that kind of look like ants, but they're not, and they have wings, but the weirdest thing about them is they're not flying, okay? I don't know what the hell they were. And I start mentioning them. I start noticing them all over the kitchen. Oh, what the fuck is this? So
how long have they been there is the real question, right? They might have been, like, it might have been 1 month ago, and then they fucking went crazy and spread because he's not even walking in the goddamn kitchen.
Of course, now I go on a search. Where are these coming from? And I open the cabinet, and I see a ton of them in there, and I start swishing them only to find out they're all infested in the box of panko breadcrumbs, all right? The box was full of them. Apparently, they not only come to eat, but I guess they might have even laid eggs in that cabinet because there was an insane amount of them. The whole cabinet was full of them. So I had to go in there.
What I'm guessing, I'm seeing here, I see people guessing in chat too, yeah, like roaches or soldier ants. I'm guessing like he set up a little ant farm. Like some ants got in that panko breadcrumbs and they had a little ant farm situation. So they had a whole colony rocking. And it was time for the males to make their nuptial flights, right? So they get out to the top and they just start going. But inside the panko breadcrumbs is still an entire healthy colony in there, right? If you cut that thing in half, you'd see beautiful tunnels, queens. It'd be fantastic.
There, full force with alcohol was full of them. So I had to go in there full force with alcohol/cleaning agents and smash and kill a ridiculous amount of insects. It took hours of work. It was absolutely disgusting, of course. I have to get rid of that many.
Again, you don't get the correct alcohol and cleaning agents. He put gin in Windex and started spraying. This'll take care of him. Why don't you get the right thing? Just like, okay, we'll do 1 part Jan, 2 parts Windex, one part hand soap. This'll work out.
It was very nasty, okay? And after that, I was creeped out, of course. That's you know, a bug. I don't care about a bug here or there. When you get an infestation like that, that's disgusting, right? It's like, fuck, that's really nasty, okay? So this was, you know, again, over a decade ago in my place in Connecticut. Long past history. But I do have, not necessarily a phobia, but, like, I want to keep a clean house now. And ever since then, I've made an honest effort to make sure that my home is clean and doesn't have food and shit lying around. So that way there's no potential that we could get any kind of an infestation of bugs or anything here. In fact, in my home right now.
So we've already heard many stories of bugs being inside this household. So go ahead. Let me hear it again.
Long past history. But I do have, not necessarily a phobia, but, like, I want to keep a clean house now. And ever
when does that start?
Since then, I've made an honest effort to make sure that my home is clean and doesn't have food and shit lying around. So that way there's no potential that we could get any kind of an infestation of bugs or anything here. In fact, in my home right now, okay, anything that I have that's open, like flour, sugar, stuff like that, is in a sealed plastic bag, zipped, airtight. No way that any bug could get into that. I don't have anything open. Everything is in an airtight container or a bag or whatever.
Right.
My home is cleanly in that regard, and we regularly.
My home is cleanly.
An airtight container or a bag or whatever. My home is cleanly in that regard, and we regularly clean the house. At least
very cleanly. You are felt it.
Once every other day. We're wiping down all the countertops. We're vacuuming the floors. We mop. We clean. We sweep. We do it all. Because we don't want to have a nasty house, right?
Okay, right. Again, this is over-explaining, so you don't think he has a dirty house, so he can tell you about how bugs are in his house, right? So just ignore the bugs being in the house as proof of his house not being clean, and all the past examples I've showed you today. But here we're going to hear a story about how clean we are before we tell us about how ants are in the house, and have been for years.
I've been there, I've done that.
Oh.
Absolutely disgusting. Right? And ugh. Okay. Now, about 3 weeks to a month ago, I would say, we noticed a couple of ants near the back door. All right? And when we noticed a couple of ants, you're like, uh-oh, that's not good. Let's keep an eye on it. Let's make sure that this is not a big deal. Now, luckily, these are not the ginormous ants. They're not the red biter ants. They're little black ants. They're not huge, you know,
they're not a huge
menacing
deal.
Problem or anything like that.
They're fine. Yeah, you don't do anything for those. Just a few black ants. They're just doing their thing. They're just vibing. They're not the red biter ants. Those are my favorite species of ants, by the way. The red biters. Shoutouts to the red biters. But it's no big deal. Just a few. They're just living their life. We don't stop them. What a charitable king. Did not kill these small ants. Go ahead. And they didn't buy any ant traps. Just let them do their thing. Go ahead.
Yeah. The bummer is we have a backyard, but our backyard sucks. Our backyard was like paved over. It's the weirdest shit.
What?
Okay. Everyone else who lives here has a nice green backyard with grass, and you can plant stuff or you can do stuff there. Our backyard, the people who owned this place before I bought it, they paved over it with squares of concrete. So our yard is a grid of squares with fucking moss and weeds shooting up between it. It's a mess. It's shitty. It's probably one of the worst backyards of anyone who lives here.
You know, you could take care of that, right? You know, spray a little weed killer in the middle, in between those.
Okay.
All right.
So
just fuck it. Just let it grow out.
Ants, all right, likely could be coming from anywhere. They could be coming from any of the cracks in the backyard. It's not like, oh, you have a yard, you can look for an anthill. They could be coming out of anywhere.
This story is so fucking dented. That's their spawn point. Once you take out the cracks, you take out the ants. Everyone knows that. That's the classic spawn point.
Be coming from any of the cracks in the backyard. It's not like, oh, you have a yard, you can look for an anthill. They could be coming out of anywhere. All right? So there's really not much that you can do about that. You know, I don't know what to, you know, how do you stop it? How am I going to find it? Take a fucking giant cannon of bug spray and spray the entire backyard, and it ain't going to work.
Brilliant.
Who knows where they are? Okay?
Nailed it.
So we said, well, what are we going to do?
So do nothing?
All right, well, we're going to try to do our best to keep an eye and make sure the ants don't get in the house. So we started looking, and we noticed a few. One day, and this was about 2 weeks ago.
We're continuing to notice a few. Big ups, Lachero. Legend. Thank you, sir. We keep noticing a few. Okay, so they're continuing to appear.
So we started looking, and we noticed a few. One day, and this was about 2 weeks ago, we noticed a good amount. I'd say probably there were like 4 or 5 near the back door. All of a sudden, we started seeing them around the middle of the bottom floor. We even saw a couple in the living room. We're like, okay, not good. What this means is now they've sent out the scouts. These are the scouting ants. These are the ones that go out looking for food. They try to grab something and bring it.
Big ups, Lachero. Did you have a new episode out? Someone said that. Did you get a new one out, or are you still in the last? The last one was amazing, by the way. Big ups for that one. I'm not expecting you to have a new episode out that quickly, but I thought I saw it.
Oh, a couple in the living room were like, okay, not good. What this means is now they've sent out the scouts. These.
God damn it! This one. They've sent out the scouts.
To the scouting ants. These are the ones that go out looking for food. They try to grab something and bring it back to the anthill. And the ants say, oh, we found food over there. Now everyone follow me. So let's do the conga line of ants into the house to get food, right? This is what they do. So what we tried to do is kill as many as we can and clean. But obviously this was not working. So what we ended up doing is buying ant traps. Now, ant traps come in way different kinds. The ones that we got were basically the highest rated on Amazon. And what it is, it comes in a multi-pack. And it's this little plastic...
What the fuck is this, man? We got a... Hold on.
Traps come in... Ended up doing... is buying ant traps.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, ant traps come in way different kinds. The ones that we got were basically the highest rated on Amazon.
Obviously.
What it is, it comes in a multi-pack. And it's this little plastic transparent container full of transparent liquid.
Okay.
And the liquid has ant poison in it.
No.
And what you do is you just twist off the tip and you put it around the house. You can put it in the corner. You can put it at a place where you frequently see the ants. What we did, we put one at the back door, and then I put one near the trash can in the kitchen, thinking that's maybe where the ants will smell and try to go. And then I actually put one in the corner of the kitchen, thinking, okay, it's food. They'll go over there, right?
Yeah, brilliant.
So
yeah, definitely.
we kept our eyes on the situation. And in the last week or so, every once in a while we see a couple, but not a lot. And we usually squish them, that's it. Okay, no big deal, right? We're thinking the traps are working. In fact, just yesterday, I had a phone call with my dad, and I gave him an update. I said, it looks like the traps are working because we haven't really seen many ants in the last day or two. Okay.
Why did you have to add that part to the story? I called my dad and told him that the ants were gone. Why don't you just say that?
No big deal. Well, that all...
Great update, son. Thanks. Okay, I know it's a small point here, but listen to what he said. Okay, so let's pretend I have ants in my house. I'm telling you. All right, guys, I got ants, and what I did was I put some traps out. And even yesterday, I called my dad, and I told him that the traps are working. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. Why don't you just tell, like, the traps are working? Why did you even add that part? It's so weird. Such a weird fucking thing to do.
Came to an end this morning, like I said. We were walking into the kitchen, and Jasper's distracted. He's looking all around, and he sees a ton of ants, I guess. And he starts, smashing them.
No, he doesn't.
So we're like, all right, this is not good. We got to take care of this situation. What's going on?
I guess they're not working then, huh?
Start looking. They're everywhere.
Yeah, his dad's like, you know what, Philip? This is not really call worthy. You're gonna have to up the bar for things to call me about. You know what I mean?
All right, they're on the kitchen floor. They're along the rugs. We have runner rugs in the dining room. They're all along the edges, walking through the dining room. Okay.
How many is there?
What we figured out is that it looks like they're trying to get to the pantry. Now the pantry, like I just said, has food in it, but it's all
follow the line.
All stored. It's all.
It's like when the spiders led to Hagrid's big spider in the forest in Harry Potter. They're following the ants. Follow the ants! And they're walking with their little magnifying glass behind them. That's how long the line was.
Plastic bags or whatever. So we actually don't know what exactly
DSP is writing episodes for you right now, 2 years ago, Lechero.
they're coming to get. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what
Take
they're
a
coming in to
wild
get
guess.
because there doesn't seem to be. We've never really seen an ant walking with food. You know, when an ant grabs a piece of food, then it walks.
Oh my God. I have never seen a muffin being carried by a single ant, so they're not eating muffins. What the fuck? Did you think ants, like, carry the whole thing? Well, I haven't seen them carrying a whole slice of pizza yet, so they're not eating the pizza. Okay.
Walks away with the food above its head, and I've really seen an ant walking with food. You know, when an ant grabs a piece of food, then it walks away with the food above its head, and it brings it back to the whatchamacallit, brings it back to the anthill. We haven't seen that.
Oh
right?
my God, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God. In the
We haven't seen
cartoons,
that.
that's what happens in the cartoons. Yeah. I've seen those cartoons.
All. So we're not sure what's attracting them or what they're looking for.
Take a wild guess. I'm guessing it's food.
Or if they're even getting anything, right? Yeah. So, well, you know, basically we killed a bunch. There was one that, there was a few in the pantry, killed that. They were all near the door of the pantry, killed all of them. We killed all the ones near the rugs. And my wife took out the Swiffer mop and went, whoop, mopped the whole floor. So essentially what we're hoping is that even if that left behind any trace of the ants, because some people say, oh, when you kill bugs, it leaves a pheromone. I can tell you for a fact, I know certain bugs that's true. There was one year, here's this story. One year, there was
This is so wild.
a bug that snuck into my office window over here.
Uh-huh.
Okay? And I killed it on the wall, and, you know, dead. All of a sudden, a ton more bugs came to the window. So obviously, something
You didn't tell that story when it happened. We've watched all the mentions of bugs.
a pheromone or something came out of the bug and attracted other bugs. So I get the feeling that's something that happens, is if you kill bugs, it could attract more. So we knew we had to clean right away. So all the ants we killed, we mopped right away. We mopped the whole floor so that hopefully that took care of it. Now, I had more traps, so I put out even more traps now. So now I have a trap on the other side of the dining room where we never had one, but that's where we found some ants today, so we put it there. I put one in the pantry itself.
Oh my God.
And then I put one somewhere else in the kitchen. So
Oh
we
my
basically have 6 traps. Okay? 6 freaking traps in the dining room / kitchen. It's funny because people are giving suggestions. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Some people are saying you got to use bug spray. We can't.
I have it under control. Don't worry.
We have a cat. We can't use bug spray in the house. If Jasper licks it, he could get sick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But the other poison you put in every corner of the room? Yes, definitely. Okay.
So we can't do bug spray. It's not possible. And we wouldn't even
Okay.
know where to
Yeah,
spray.
yeah. Just leave the vials of poison in every corner. There we go. Uh-huh. That's a better idea.
We think they're coming in the back door, but we've never really seen it. You know what I mean? Like, we have sadly, our back door is a screen door. Sucks. There's nothing you can do about a fucking shitty screen door. It's going to have, openings and things, and we don't even know that's where it's coming from. What if they're coming from...
You can change the door, but okay, go ahead.
A crack in the wall. It could be. We don't know, right? We don't know where the hell they're coming from. We haven't really been able to detect it.
Crack.
So there's not much you could do there. If I spray, we could sadly get Jasper sick. I'm being recommended what you could do is buy bug spray and spray around the perimeter of the house. That's a good suggestion.
That's a good suggestion. Thank you.
What? I think we will do that. I think I'm going to put on my list here, bug spray.
Okay, hold on.
Ant
Quick
spray.
pull.
Hold on.
Quick pull.
I'm going to do this right now.
Yeah, it's a good idea right now. Oh, Mega Powers dual pull. Nice.
And I will buy a bottle or what is it, a spray can of bug spray for ants. And I'm actually going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to spray around the edge of the perimeter of the house. Obviously I have to wait for my day off to do this, but...
Oh, definitely.
That's important.
Yeah, that's a good day. That's a good... Oh my God, yeah, definitely. That's a full day job. Honestly, spraying the outside of your house with bug spray, you're gonna need a full 8 hours for that one. So it doesn't have to be on an off day, unfortunately. Good call.
The perimeter of the house.
Great call, Philip.
You know, obviously I would wait for my day off to do this.
Yeah, definitely.
That's important because at this point, obviously there's something that they're attracted to the house to. We don't know what it is.
I wonder what it could be.
And now we have 6 traps down, right? Will that be enough? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm looking for any help or suggestions. It's not that it's a giant problem right now, but yeah, what's also weird about it is all during the day we check, and we almost never see any ants, maybe 1 or 2. It seems like they're always there overnight. They're always there overnight. They sneak in, right? Overnight. Bass says the trap.
They sneak in overnight. They sneak in overnight. Definitely.
Trash inside likely attracts them. Take it out.
I think he thinks like they are okay. Nighttime. Get in, boys. Go, 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 go. And then when there's the first light. Retreat, everyone. Come on, pull back, out the screen door, through the crack. That's what he thinks is happening right now. Carry everything you got. Yes, put the chicken wing on the shoulder and pull it. Get the frozen pizza. Yes, the entire thing. Carry it. Come on, get out.
Regularly. Here's the thing we do. Our trash is not like a normal trash can. Our trash is a separator can that separates regular trash from recyclables, because out here everything is green and they force you to separate everything. And it's actually quite a small garbage bag.
The frozen breakfast burrito won't fit through the window, Sarge. I don't give a shit, soldier. You make it happen. That sounds like a fucking excuse. We got 2 more hours of nighttime here. Hurry up. The Waddler's coming down at 11 a.m. You know that.
That garbage bag.
Our agreement with Jasper lasts till 9 a.m. We cannot break the treaty. We provide him with the ant poison. He provides us with coverage. Remember he stamps on us? You know that's a fake. That's just to keep his owner. I'll stop. That's just to keep his owner none the wiser. If you stay past 9 a.m., he could. No, I'll stop.
At most. He's there for like a day and a half before it gets thrown out. And the way the can works, it has an auto-closing lid, and it actually has a scent negator. So unless there's something really stinky in there, which happens sometimes, you really don't know. It's not like a typical
I can't survive
trash can
this. I can't survive this episode. I cannot survive this episode. We have a scent negator.
You really don't know. It's not like a... So unless there's something really stinky, closing lid, it's thrown out. And the way the can works, it has an auto-closing lid, and it actually has a scent negator. So unless there's something really stinky in there, which happens sometimes, you really don't know. It's not like a typical trash can where it's...
Okay, so by the way, he's talking about his $150 trash can that he's had since he's moved in there, which is now 6 years old. And you have to replace those. They don't just last forever, right? So I'm really hoping he is buying new ones and updating them, right? You definitely believe he's doing that, right? He's updating those scent negators.
It's, one big can with everything in it, and it stays there for days and days on end.
No one keeps things in their trash for days and days on end.
And, it's,
except
one big can with...
someone we're watching right now clearly does keep shit in the trash can for days and days on end.
With everything in it, and it stays there for days and days on end. And, the lid sucks. It's actually a really good trash can. So I honestly don't think so, even though, yes, we have seen a couple of them near the trash can. More of them...
Oh, my God.
Today, we're actually at the pantry or...
So you've seen ants around the trash can, and yet you're trying to tell us that they're not interested in the trash can. Okay. This makes sense. Keep going.
A couple of them near the trash...
I'm buying this. Go ahead.
...can. More of them today, we're actually at the pantry or the way between the back door and the pantry than the trash can.
Okay.
Excuse me. Houston Ray says you only need 1 trap placed at the trail source. Check the closets and AC unit areas. We don't have any of that. Ants carry bait back to the queen, which kills her and other ants very quickly and prevents reproduction, which is what we want. Exactly right. That's exactly what we want.
I did not know you wanted that. Yeah, I think it was 250, I believe, in the beginning. The one I found it now, it's 150, but back in the day, it might have been 250. You guys are right.
You know, we thought that they were coming through the actual back screen door, which is where we put the first trap, but obviously they're coming in from somewhere else. So you're right. What we're trying to do, we're trying to find a way to put a trap so that they hit the trap between where they're coming in and the food itself. But we don't know where they're coming from. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
good point. Great.
There's not much we could do besides just be more diligent, right? We got to make sure again there's no food out, which we don't. We have no food out. Mm-hmm. That's what's weird about what's attracting the ants when we don't really have food out. I don't know.
You've already admitted to putting shit in the trash can and in the pantry, but go ahead.
In the pantry, everything's sealed.
Yeah.
Everything's sanitary, right? So really weird. Yeah, actually the living room is all right. In the living room, because someone just said, "What about maybe there's some food in the living room?" We actually checked; it wasn't that bad. There was only the entire time this has been happening, about a month. We've only seen very few ants in the living room because there's really nothing in there. We think that we see way more between the back door area.
Okay, so they are in the living room. Okay, gotcha.
To the back door where they're walking along the edges, and then the pantry and the trash can. So. It's not exactly. Lipstein says, as far as infestations go, ants aren't too bad. They're not that bad because the thing is with ants, they're not really, how can I say, destructive. They're not termites. They don't eat your fucking wood and destroy your house, right? And they're not
just
like
leave them
a
be.
bunch
Good
of bugs
point.
that are gonna. The ants aren't gonna make an anthill in your house. Right? They're not like bees. Oh, we want to make a fucking hive in your house. Or
yes, they will. They'll chill. They will make places to live in your house. Yes, they absolutely will.
Hornets. Instead, they're just looking for food. All they're doing is looking for food.
Yeah, and if they find enough, they'll be like, all right, fuck it. We're setting up shop here, boys. Fuck it.
Okay. Pokemon says, well, ants have exoskeletons. They get cold and hot like us. It could be a temperature change. I guarantee you it's a temperature change.
Oh, definitely.
This didn't happen until the temperature got warmer here and spring started. And then all of a sudden, and by the way, this is the first time really ever that we've seen this.
So what does that mean? Therefore what?
I've lived here 8 years. I've never seen really an ant in a house. Not to say there's never been an ant. I guarantee you there has been. But I've never really seen an ant in the house. The only real bug problems I've ever had here, number one year, there was
Stink
a really
bugs?
bad, those little fruit flies, little red ones. There was a bad situation where they found a place to reproduce in the house and they laid eggs and then they were all over. I had to sweat.
I wonder what they're eating. Those fruit flies. I wonder how they manage to find sustenance enough to reproduce.
And kill a bajillion of them, and then I got rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was another, excuse me. Another thing is
stink wasps?
Spiders. We used to have a bad problem with spiders. Spiders out here in the fall in particular, they can get quite big. Like I've seen spiders this big, I'm not kidding, that fucking big black spiders. They're not poisonous, thank God, but yeah, it's kind of creepy when you see giant spiders all over the house. But we haven't really seen that since we got Jasper. I think what it is Jasper takes them out. He sees the baby spider and gets rid of it. So it never has a chance to grow huge because I've not seen many or any big spiders since we got Jasper.
Spiders definitely can't climb in areas where cats can't get them. Definitely. Yep.
So, it's a problem. So why was I late to stream? I was literally with my wife cleaning the whole downstairs, area. I took everything out of the cupboard. I was squishing ants. And then she took out the mop.
Squishing ants, felting trolls. Typical day.
The Swiffer mop, and she was cleaning the whole floor. And then she vacuumed, she Swiffered everything, trying to clean up. And hopefully, this is not an ongoing problem. Now I got 6 traps out, right? But what I will do, I will take that advice from, I forgot his name and I apologize, I already forgot. He said get the bug spray and spray around the perimeter of the house. I will do that too.
Yeah.
All right, I will absolutely, I'm going to do that because I got to
That's my summer project.
This is, you got to get rid of it. Can't have ants keep coming in the house for our food and shit especially when there's nothing in here. Like, what are they coming in here for?
Food.
They're not getting anything. So why do
they are
keep coming
clearly
back,
getting a
right?
lot.
Is it pale blood?
They're getting the same thing that the foo-flies got, and the spiders that were eating the other bugs that were in the house. And was
he the one who suggested it? No, who was it? I don't know. No, never had roaches, thankfully. Never had roaches.
Okay, definitely.
Hobo X says, if you had spiders this big, as you made with your hands, he'd burn the house down. Oh, I've had spiders that big. Big black ones. But they're not hairy. They're not like tarantulas or anything. They're just big black spiders with big spindly legs. And they have these eyes, and they have the little mouths that go, just like that.
Yeah. That's a pretty fucking big spider, but all right. We'll let it go.
Let me tell you, there's nothing scarier than in the middle of the night, you start hearing noises, like, you go out to the hallway, and you look up, and the spider goes, ah, you're, whoa! No, then I would move out. If the spiders talk to me, I would start moving. I would move.
Definitely jump the shark on this story. Some gator in the house says getting more living aboard the station. Vibes from DSP here, like the old tour videos. The woes of being a condonaut. Big ups. Thank you so much. It's not F. It shouldn't be F. Refresh if you did get F. Let's go to the next one. Big up some gator. And let's go to the next one. We are still in Ant Central here. We got to end soon, though. Anything we don't watch, I promise we'll watch tomorrow before pre-stream. I promise.
I really liked it.
I kind of want to... We could make the ants a whole segment here, but hold on.
So you want to talk Metroidvania? I think that's what this is, right? Pretty sweet.
Pretty sweet, dude.
Anyway, so let's talk as a follow-up to yesterday's disaster. I was late to stream.
Oh, that's why.
I was stressed the hell out, and people were wondering what was going on. Ants. We got them. Yeah, this is the first year I've lived here, and we had any kind of a bug problem, and it's ants.
That's not true. Stink bugs and wasps and fruit flies.
Well, I take that back. There was fruit flies many years ago, but this is the first time that I guess there's some ants in the backyard, and they've gotten wind of our house and are coming in.
They've gotten wind of our house. All right, boys, we got a house over here. Get in there. Go, go, go. Hasn't that house been there for 10 years? Yeah, but we just got wind of it. Go, go, go.
Yesterday, no exaggeration on the pre-stream, well, before the pre-stream, downstairs when I was usually supposed to be like having a coffee and eating breakfast, I was killing ants. I killed like 8, 9, or 10 of them.
Oh, look at that.
And
look at Phil. Good job.
Put down more traps, because we had traps
Good
out
job.
already. So now we put out a good 6 traps in the downstairs dining room / living room area.
The ants are parachuting in. Go, 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 go. Get in there. We got wind of a new house. He loves DoorDash. Go, go, go. Big ups King Eagles 29. Says big ups Ant Poison Jasper. Don't lick it. Shadow Slammer says, a conga line of breakfast burritos. They're all carrying them. Still frozen, unopened breakfast burritos. Because Vikes, this must also be why he doesn't lick. Oh God, Vikes. Vikes says, this must also be why he doesn't lick cat something. You know what I mean on that something, right? Smitty Werman Jensen says, waiting for the ants to carry poor Jasper out. They will at one point. Phil will welcome it. Then you have to pay for a funeral. Brotato says, Ant Team 6, going dark. See you tonight, boys. Because Brotato. Smitty Webman Jensen says, ants are plotting the gout crystal heist. Lechero, I really feel like we have to see the ant episode at some point now, right? Big ups. Smitty Webman Jensen.
I came upstairs. I did the pre-stream podcast, okay? And I went and talked to my wife after it, and she's like, yeah, I killed like 12 or 13 more. I was like, what? And then during the break, I killed more, and then...
Holy shit, you led the team!
I got upset, because, when you see that many, that's it. I've had enough.
Yeah.
What is going on with these ants?
We have my foot down.
I explained on yesterday's pre-stream podcast, all of our food is bagged. It's not like we have anything exposed. Everything is like, kept neat and tidy. We don't have a messy home. So why are these ants coming in, and what's going on?
Sir, we know what the office looks like, right? I know you don't show any other part of the house anymore, but we've seen what the office looks like.
Right? So I got pissed, and I went into my garage, and
the office at least is non-food trash, but you know what happens when there is food trash, right? Same situation.
I realized I did have ant poison, ant spray. What it is a can that I usually used for like spiders or flying bugs, but it was ant, roach, and spider poison. I didn't even realize that. So I went out back and I sprayed a perimeter around the back of the house, right under the screen door and into the bottom of the screen door, and
there is. So he's just spraying random bug killer. There is a spray you can make that'll last longer than that. It's kind of like a perimeter board made for that job, right? To be a perimeter thing. He just sprayed random bug spray around. That is not what the person was suggesting, sir.
a perimeter. So now, anything coming near the house is gonna get right into that bug spray.
Yeah, that'll last. That'll last exactly until the morning dew washed it away, or it rains. Then it's gone.
Once a day, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna spray like that.
Ooh, Cat and Phil try shrooms episode. Ooh, punching a bee, Vikes. That's right on time. Vikes says maybe Cat's pheromones attracted them, or yeast. Well, I don't believe they make their own bread, Vikes. I'm not quite sure I'm getting the reference there, but they could have some yeast. I'm guessing it would be those little packets, though, the active yeast, little packets you make if they are making bread. I don't think they are making bread, though, Vike. So another fan fiction debunked by me. You're welcome.
So then, during last night's late stream, which was Street Fighter, my wife said, this is ridiculous. We're not putting up with this. What the problem now is they're probably in the house. So she said, I'm going to do a deep cleaning of the house. Okay?
I thought we just did that.
That entailed basically vacuuming every corner, crevice, and nook, mopping the floor thoroughly, everything that you could think of.
You already said you did that?
I'm not even kidding. While I was up here streaming Street Fighter last night, my wife was downstairs scrubbing and scouring the bottom floor for 2 hours. The whole late stream. Basically, when I was finishing Street Fighter, I went down there and she was just finishing cleaning the house.
No, I think she pulled the move of like, all right, you going up the stream? Okay, I'll just clean it. As soon as he walks up the stairs, you hear the doom, 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 doom. Hey guys, welcome to the night stream. She goes back to Skyrim. Okay, what I got to steal today? Okay, go to Whiterun and steal the statue of whatever the fuck. All right, I'll do that. Then she hears the sound again. Doom, 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 doom. Okay, run back to the broom. Oh my god, still going. Been a long 2 hours. Holy shit.
I was like, damn, you really went in on it. And she's like, yeah, I wanted these things gone. It's gross. It is gross. You don't want ants climbing in all your stuff.
I could hear the vacuum going in a room all night. I could hear that thing vibrating all night. It was nuts.
No, it's not their fault. They're looking for food. It's not like they're a crazy intrusive species. They're
nothing
not here
they could do.
Make a nest in your home. They just want food. They want to get out. But it's unfortunate that somehow the signal got sent that they think that there's a bunch of food here when there's not.
There is a bunch of food there.
So, by the end of the night...
All right, we got to stop it here, unfortunately, guys. I know it's kind of a downer to end it in the middle of the story here, but it is 2 o'clock. I do have to go today. But don't worry. We are starting, that being said, in 30 minutes. So I hope you had a fun and meaningful time. I promise you we'll finish this tomorrow, all right? Tomorrow on the pre-stream, we'll start at 1 p.m. tomorrow and be able to finish the Ant Odyssey, all right? So there we go. Big ups for everyone chilling today. I had a lot of fun. It was honestly better than I expected, especially when we got to the ant content. But you're all legends. Thanks so much, everybody. And we will see you, on that being said, in 30 minutes. I'll redirect you there right now. There's nothing going to be there for a little bit, but, just chill and hang out and have a meaningful time. Where is that being said? Okay. And there you go. All right, you're all legend, guys. I'll let the outro play, and I'll redirect you after that. You're all legends. Thanks for chilling. See you next time. Bye.
do do do